There are certain moments in life that have the power to wake you up and change the course of the rest of your life. For me, it was being diagnosed with breast cancer. That was my wake-up call. That journey was the catalyst that shifted my life from a place of doing, living on autopilot, to a space of being and learning to really experience and celebrate my life. The thing is, if I'm being really honest, there were signs that came before that big wake-up call, and I chose to ignore them. There was the whisper, the shout, still I ignored those. And then the universe had no choice but to send me this big knock down your front door moment in order for me to stop and listen. I call these messages the ache. For me, it started as a thought. Slow down, Malika, you're doing way too much. But I chose to ignore that thought. That thought became a feeling. I felt tired, overwhelmed, and unfulfilled. But I chose to ignore that too, because the truth is, I felt that as a mum, these things are going to happen. And you just have so much to do, right? Then it became a physical ache. But we were going on a family holiday, so that could wait. The thing is, for those 3 weeks that we spent in the beautiful Caribbean, having a fantastic time, I could feel that ache every single day. To the point when, as soon as we came back, I knew I had to book that doctor's appointment. So I booked that doctor's appointment, and she confirmed what I already knew. Something was seriously wrong. And that's where my journey of breast cancer and the whole treatment that follows started. And let me tell you, going through the chemotherapy, losing my hair, going through a mastectomy and having to have my breast removed. As a woman, you really feel as though your power is being taken away from you. I was stripped of all that I held as my identity. And during this time of feeling extremely tired and worn out and not able to do all those things that were still on my to-do list, there's a moment where you let go and you realize that those things don't matter. You see, at a time where I lost my hair, my breast, my to-do list, that was the time where I actually found myself. And that's why I do what I do now. And I work with women as a coach and enable them to get from a place of doing to a place of being. Because when you are being, that's when you can really tune into what it is that the ache is telling you. And that's where the magic happens. I've realized that most women are just too busy to listen to the ache. They're just too busy doing stuff. They've got lists, all these to-do lists, right? And they've told themselves that they're just too busy to listen to the ache. Everywhere I go, every woman I speak to is telling me that they don't have time. But let me tell you, the fact is that time is all you have. And time is not an infinite resource. So the reality is, what are you going to do with your time? Until you start to value the way you spend your time, you're just going to be writing these endless to-do lists, striking one task after another. And let's be real, that's just not living. So enter your details on this page, and I'm going to send you a workbook and a video tutorial to get you to empty that to-do list while still getting things done that you want to get done. I'm going to guide you through a simple yet powerful process to get you into a space of really being so you can hear what it is that ache is trying to tell you. You don't need to have a big wake-up call before you start living your life like it's golden, just as long as you listen to the ache. The ache is your friend. There are huge gifts waiting at the other side of it. Just enter your name and email address and let's get started.